Yo, what up? It's your boy Ant Right. I've heard y'all loud and clear. So all my breakdowns are going to be available right here on this YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Also, comment who or what you want to see me breaking down next. High schoolers, college players, YouTubers, doesn't matter. Let me know.
Young Gunner.
Right elevates for three and hits. Man, he looks good, doesn't he?
Due to COVID-19, the rising senior class of 2021 will not be able to participate in their final AAU sessions. They won't be able to shoot a three or make a dunk and look over and see possibly their future college coach. I highlighted 5 guys who were on the cusp on taking their recruitment to another level. Blake Lund out of Linden, 6 feet, 6'1", number 19 in the state of Michigan, according to prephoops.com. He is the school's all-time leading scorer as a junior. And his freshman and sophomore year, he missed like the end of the season of both years due to injury. And then this year, COVID-19 hit, and he's still the school's leading scorer. He's a bunch of accolades. You know, he's all conference every year. Dream team. Article came out a couple weeks ago, Mr. Basketball watch list according to MLive. He's going to have to play the point guard or the combo guard when he gets to college. Best shooter in his class. He reminds me a lot of Brad Redford, who won Mr. Basketball back in 2008. This past year, Blake averaged around 23 per game, had around 40 a few times, but Brad Redford didn't really become Brad Redford until his senior year when he averaged like mid-30s. Blake is very capable of doing that and just going out there and just destroying everything in sight. And recruiting-wise, he's had D1s and D2s who have flirted with him and had him on for visits. But without AAU, everything has to go into a senior season. Ty Wyman out of Blissfield, Michigan. If you're not familiar where that is, that's like down by like Adrian, Sylvania, like right in between there. You have to be pretty good to be recognized while playing at a small school like that. He's the number 16 player in Michigan, according to prephoops.com. He is a 6'6" shooting guard, wing, which he'll play at the next level. Probably asked to do a little bit of everything while playing at a school like Blissfield. Probably asked to post, rebound, block shots, bring up the ball at times, hit big shots, just be that all-around guy. Reminds me a lot of, if you remember a guy named Sam Decker from Wisconsin a few years ago. Just by their size and pretty much being a Swiss Army knife. Going out there doing whatever your coach asks of you and doing it at a pretty high level. Being able to shoot, score, rebound, everything. And this is just that great feel, not having your dribble, get the defense kind of off balance, little give and go. Northwood is offered, and he has garnered interest from D2s and also D1s. Julian Lewis, the number 10 player in the state of Michigan, according to prephoops.com. 6'6" shooting guard out of Ann Arbor, Huron. He comes from a basketball family, and I'm sorry if his older brothers are watching this, but Julian is the best one. Long and lanky. Right away, he reminds me of Karis LeVert. And if he puts on a little weight, watch out. When I say little weight, I'm talking to maybe 10, 12 pounds. 10, 12 pounds of good weight. He is going to be very, very special. Will not surprise me if he's not done growing just by his body type and body shape. Recruitment-wise, right now, he has Robert Morris, Siena, William and Mary, Wright State, pretty much the entire MAC, Denver, Youngstown State, and Oakland. All bias aside, he's one of my favorites from the 2021 class. And If he waits for the late period meaning if he doesn't sign early in like November and he waits until like early mid-spring, I think he'll have big offers to choose from. That's how high I am on him. He is so good, very special talent. Legend Jeter, 6'7", 6'8", tweener forward, around 215 pounds, out of River Rouge. If you're not very familiar with recruiting, River Rouge quietly puts out Division I basketball and football players on the regular, so there's no surprise that Legend Jeter is where he's at. Very underrated handle, very underrated shooter, and he's asked to play in the post a bit and play down low, but you can see how explosive he is with or without the ball. He's very, very smooth and has a great feel for the game. He's also a proven winner. He's been to the Breslin as a sophomore, lost in the state championship game by 3, but he was a very key player on that team. Recruitment-wise, he's been offered by Western, he's been offered by Bowling Green, Long Island, Eastern, Kent State, U of D, Miami of Ohio, Cleveland State, but most recently he got an offer from a Big East school, and that was Georgetown. And there is no doubt in my mind he would have compounded and parlayed that Georgetown offer into bigger offers from bigger schools and other conferences as well. You can go big with him playing at the 3, you could go small with him playing at the 5. Great kid in a great family who deserves the best. The basketball community knows about him, but not a lot of fans do, and not a lot of casual fans. He's from the UP. His name is Foster Wonders. He's the number 5 player in the state, according to PrepHoops.com. He goes to Iron Mountain. Yes, he was in that game where Iron Mountain was, I believe, cheated out of a state championship game. Won't get into too much detail about that. But he is a 6'5" shooting guard. One of the lesser-known players in the state by far, because of his location, partly, but because he's not going to hit you with these crazy highlights. He just goes in and kind of just does his business. He has a decent offer sheet as well. He's got Wright State, Oakland, Southern Illinois, South Dakota State, Cleveland State, UNC Wilmington. Decent offer sheet. And he's a competitor. All he wants to do is win. That's it. And I'm very surprised. He has a really nice offer sheet, but I'm really surprised. Like a team like Creighton, who's about to lose Mitch Ballack, hasn't offered him yet out of the Big East. I'm surprised that a team like Wisconsin, Marquette, teams who value toughness and who value shooting, this is a kid to keep tabs on.